How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Worthless Ones podcast. I'm Dave.
Marvel! I'm Ben.
Yes, yes. We're going to get into that. Today is the Scooby Doo episode we were talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. So, full disclosure, someone gave me them movies for me to watch the day, 2 days before we needed to do this, and that is not enough time. So,
Well, they're not very long movies. You could have watched them, sir, so no excuses.
I have excuses. I have other things to do in my life. I have a pregnant goat that I have to attend to,
Well,
or at least look after.
I told you. Should have wore condoms, sir. Now, for 18 years, you got to deal with this goat.
I don't even think goats live that long.
I don't know.
Hmm. I probably should know that considering we have goats.
Yeah, that'd probably be the smart thing.
Of course, my dad also kind of just measurements by, it looks about right. So
Hmm. Hmm.
somehow they're not dead. Yeah,
Hmm.
soon she's gonna have fucking babies here within the next few days, probably. She's fucking bloated out.
How many do they have at a time?
Varies. We had one a while back. We took care of the one. Like she had two babies, one that lived, and the other one I guess was stillborn or maybe underdeveloped or something. That one was dead when we found it, but the other one was, you know, alive and kicking before the mom died. Because it's kind of iffy when some animals have babies sometimes.
At least it wasn't like a hamster and she didn't eat them.
No, but I all right. So full disclosure, I've had a baby goat before, and this baby goat was injured. I heard it cry from on my porch. I ran down to the field where it was at, and I saw that it was hurt. And when I tried to get it, the mom rushed over to it and then jumped on its chest and crushed it.
Hmm.
Yeah, goats are assholes. For anyone that's listening, goats are assholes.
Hmm.
Yes.
Goats. Goats. But yeah, before we get into Scooby Doo, uh, Ben, take it away on the Marvel stuff.
Marvel! Oh my god. So Disney Plus Day was Friday, the 12th. And holy shit, if they didn't announce a whole bunch of shit. We got Echo, which is a spinoff from the Daredevil series. We have more information on She Hulk, Moon Knight. Um, we have the announcements of Spider Man Freshman Year, which is a prequel to his debut in Civil War. It's like his becoming of Spider Man story. It will be animated, unfortunately. But, Sony owns Spider Man, so they got to do shit around that.
Un-
And what?
Unfortunately. Why is that unfortunate?
Because if they didn't own him, they'd probably use Tom Holland for a live action series.
Hmm.
And well, I guess after No Way Home, he's technically taking a break for like a year or something because he said he was taking a break after this next movie. But we'll see. Marvel Zombies, for anyone that loved What If, that episode where they showed the zombies, that's getting its own animated series. Agatha Harkness, the House of Harkness, is getting a spin-off series from WandaVision. I'm not sure exactly what it entails, but it'll be interesting none to say. And sir, listen to this.
I
They
love.
used the Wolverine meme to announce X-Men 97, which is somehow a continuation of the X-Men animated series that ended in 1997, technically. Or it's a reboot or something. we really don't know yet, I guess.
Hmm.
And a whole bunch of other shit like Miss Marvel and yeah, a whole bunch of good shit coming your way. And three of those things, Moon Knight, She Hulk, and I think Miss Marvel, will all be debuting on Disney Plus. I almost fucked up and said something else. Before the end of summer 2022. So I think every year they're going to release like three series because 2021 had WandaVision, uh, fuck, Falcon and Winter Soldier, which I guess the next series will become Captain America and the Winter Soldier and Loki. So I guess we're going to continue with their threes.
Hmm.
But so much Marvel. And I can't wait.
Should be pretty good.
Yes. And uh, for any anime lovers out there, I kind of want to get a people's opinion on this. The live action cast of like the original Straw Hat crew from One Piece, obviously, has been announced. And yeah, it's interesting. I'm iffy on it because anime live action adaptations are usually really bad, but at the same time, apparently, uh, the guy that wrote One Piece is writing this, or he's working hand in hand with the people to make sure it comes out decent. So hopefully they don't pull a Avatar: The Last Airbender with that and fuck it up. But yeah, anyone want to say anything in the comments or join the Discord and talk about it? I need people to talk anime with. It's very lonely on this side when you're the only person watching anime.
Yes.
So
Yes.
Dave's getting annoyed by me trying to bring him into the anime world. He snapped at me the other day.
Well, you know what you did.
He was so mean. So mean.
But anyways, guys, yeah. Was that all been before we get into the Scooby Doo stuff?
Uh, how's everyone's No Nut November and No Shave November? Hopefully, all the men out there are holding strong, and I guess women too. I guess you can participate. That's about all I got.
Yeah, I suppose they can.
Suppose they can.
But okay. Let's get into the Scooby Doo stuff. So, I'm gonna take you back. I can't remember the exact year. I want to say it was either 1999 or 2000. I was having a birthday party, and I got to the present from my mom. And in this bag was a VHS tape. And that VHS tape was Scooby Doo on Zombie Island. Hands down, probably the scariest of the Scooby Doo cartoons that there is. Would you agree?
Yeah, I'd go with that.
And this VHS, well, this movie in general, would start off the trend of the Scooby Doo straight to video that they're continuing now, where they're just pretty much whoring Scooby Doo out to every other franchise.
Yeah, I'm. To be honest, I haven't watched any Scooby Doo movie, any of the new Scooby Doo movies at all.
I haven't either.
Because fuck that. Wait, let me correct. I think I watched the WWE one because it came on TV once, and I said, "Fuck it, I'll watch it." And that was like years ago, though.
But yeah,
Hmm.
that one would come out, and then it would be The Witch's Ghost next, and then Alien Invaders, and then Cyber Chase, and then so on and so forth. But we're only going to get into those first four today.
So we don't have time to do 22 other movies.
Or however many.
I'm gonna Google that right now. I'm sure there's a Google answer for that one.
Well, while he's Googling, let's talk about Zombie Island. And let's talk about what's so different about it from every other Scooby movie. If you're familiar with the cartoon from back in the day, at the end of every episode, the monster or ghost would just be a man in a mask. Or a woman in a mask. But this was different. This was actual danger that they were facing. And it wasn't even the zombies that were the real threat.
It was the cat people.
Yeah, it was the cat women, as ironic as that is.
So, spanning over television movies, short films, and actual movies. Oh no, this is hang on, wait. In total, there are over 40 different Scooby Doo movies, not including television movies or short films. Jesus,
Damn.
Scooby, you fucking whore!
Yes. Yes. But the soundtrack to this movie, fucking awesome.
Terror time again.
Yes. And the Monsters on the Prowl, Terror Time
I
Again.
don't, I don't remember that one.
No, I was, yeah. But let's go into the movie. So they go. Daphne is a television host, and she's looking for, you know, the scariest places in America. The gangs pretty much went their separate ways. Everybody's doing their own thing now. Daphne's like, okay, well, I want to go look for the haunted places in America. And Freddy is like, I'm going to get the gang together. So he rustles everybody up, and they go to Louisiana.
Down in the bayou.
Down in the bayou.
Mm-hmm.
And they end up on Moonscar Island. Now, Moonscar Island is inhabited by two women and a gardener. Which, let's talk about the gardener. He is he's an undercover cop. It's like, okay, you're there for how long have you been there? And many people have come to this island and disappeared while you're still there. What are you doing?
No one said he was a good undercover cop.
This is true. This is true.
Maybe he was shady.
Could have been.
Maybe those two women were giving him womanly.
I don't want to think about it. Now, he just planted those flowers. And also, sir, did you know more camels in this movie?
I did not. I didn't get the chance to watch that because, uh, you gave me the movies, and I did not know that the double feature, which was Alien Invaders and Zombie Island, was a single disc that you flipped over. I did not know this because that's just weird.
Ben's never heard of the.
I haven't. It blew my mind. Like I thought about it at first. Like, could it be that I need to flip the disc over? And I thought about, like, no, this is not my disc. I do not want to fuck this disc up. I take very good care of things that are not mine. So I was like, I'm just gonna put it back, and I'll message Dave, say, hey, where's Zombie Island? I need to watch it. And after like 40 minutes, I have gotten into my bed before work just to lay there and staring into the empty void of why the fuck do I need to go in this place? And you messaged me back saying it's on the other side of the disc. Just flip it over. And I said, fuck that. I'm already in bed.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Concept kind of never
Well,
heard of that
well,
before.
hold on. 40 minutes later, let's
I don't know if it was 40 minutes. I
I
was just
let
reading
me
it.
let me look at the receipts here. I messaged you 1 minute later.
You did not mess me to 1 minute later.
Yes, I did.
Hang on, let me pull it up.
It says at 12:23. That's when you messaged, and I responded back at 12:24.
Wait, what did I miss? Was it text or Discord?
Text.
Stupid. Hang on, wait.
You hear this shit, folks?
Hang on, hang the fuck on. I don't have those texts. Oh, here it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a screenshot in the Discord so they can see. 40
Well, that minute
minutes.
felt like 40 minutes. Fuck you.
40 minutes.
I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't remember getting that text message a minute later. So maybe I passed out and woke up to it. I don't know.
40. You respond. You responded right back to it. What the fuck, Ben? All this is going in the Discord so they can see the shit. But yeah, he plays. Mark Hamill plays the.
Gardner.
No, he plays the guy with
Boat driver.
the guy with the hog. Which one I'm
I know
talking?
who you're talking. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I vaguely remember them.
Snakebite Scruggs. He has a hunting hog.
A Razorback.
But yeah, they're on the island, and things start escalating.
It goes down.
Yes, zombies come to life, and everybody's like, "Oh, zombies! No, 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 no!" Turns out the zombies are just there to warn them of what's going on, because the two ladies that own, well, the lady that owns the house that they're at, and her assistant are fucking cat people, which I the whole cat plot line didn't really make sense to me.
You take a microscope to most of these movies. None of them.
But yeah, I'm like, where did this? Why are there zombies?
I don't
Why are
know.
there cats? What the hell is going on? It's like
It had some. It was like some god and totem and shit. I remember that part. And they had to break the thing. They had to break the idol or whatever you want to fucking call it. But when I watched that movie, like way back when Scooby Doo came on television, like the movies like would come on like ever so often on television. I remember watching it and thinking like Return to like Zombie Island, not Return to Zombie Island. God damn it, Zombie Island. There's gonna be zombies. Saw zombies. So I was like, yeah, zombies. And then it's like cat people. What the fuck? What is this shit?
But yeah, they start, you know, they turn into cat people and they're after them and whatnot, and they have to take souls in order to stay immortal or stay cat people or whatever it is they said. So they
For them to stay young and immortal.
and the boat driver Ben mentioned he's a cat person too.
There's like three coat. It's how the fuck? Something I just realized. How the fuck did the fucking Mark Hamill's character not get attacked by these cat people when he's everywhere on that fucking island and shit?
I don't know. That's a good question.
He had to deal with them.
Probably. But then they prevail in the end. They don't get the souls within the allotted amount of time.
3 people die.
Yeah, well.
They don't mention that, but 3 people die.
Yeah, and then the case is solved, and the gang gets back together.
All right, gang.
Now
Let's split up.
that's the end of Zombie Island. Then we go into The Witch's Ghost. Now you did watch this one.
Yeah, that was the first one I watched out of the things. It was like it was like the single disc. I was like, I'm gonna watch this one, and I really do. I remember this one. I love the animation of the older movies. I don't know why. Like the
because
newer movies kind of
the
had shitty
these four
animation.
movies these four movies were done by Japanese animators.
Really
Yes,
interesting. Did not know that.
that's
I don't know.
probably
I just like.
that's probably why, because you're fascinated with anime, and
Well, it's not that. It's not always that.
it has it look kind of like an anime feel to it.
I don't get that. I didn't get any of that. I like detail in certain things, like eyes, hands, etc., etc. I like details on like shows. So like the newer ones, where they're like, we're just gonna draw an eye colored in beige to match the skin tone and put a pupil right there. I hate that with a fucking passion. That's just laziness, in my opinion. Like I know everyone has their own type of like art style, and it's always important to express yourself. But if you bring that shit to me, I will throw it to the ground. 'Cause fuck that. Ah, I hate that with a passion.
Yeah, witches ghosts, they end up in Massachusetts, where all the Salem witch trials and stuff took place.
We should take a visit there.
That would be cool. Maybe we could run into Mark.
JD Powell.
Hey, can I get a Whopper? But
uh,
but yeah, they're in Massachusetts with this guy Ben Ravencroft, who Velma is totally DTF for.
Get some fuck in the eyes.
She's like, you write
Mm.
books? I like books. I owned a bookstore in the previous movie. Hmm.
Oh yeah, she did. That's right. Bad with that.
But yeah, he wants to find a book from his ancestor, Sarah Ravencroft, who was convicted of being a witch.
To be fair, back then, you could just have a skirt that's ripped in half, and they're like, "Witch burner."
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. It, it's pretty sad. Pretty sad.
This Fiona is going crazy in the background. Sorry.
You can hear it?
Yeah.
I think that's Miss Noodle.
Oh,
But
tell her
anyway,
to shut it off.
but anyway, hey,
See, my cat is very quiet. People, she is very respectful, and she's probably hiding, probably
well,
on my bed.
Fiona's probably sleeping somewhere, so Miss Noodle finally gets to play.
True.
But where was I? Alright, they're in Massachusetts. He wants to find that book. There's a lot of weird shit going on. It
Town
turns,
haunted by the ghost.
yeah, the ghost of Sarah Ravencroft, which just turns out to be the townspeople looking to make extra money from tourists. But side plot, side note, they eventually do find the book, and it turns out that she was a witch.
And Ben Ravencroft is a warlock.
Yes, and he releases her. She's trapped inside the book, and then she causes some havoc.
Makes a
Miss,
giant turkey.
yes, which I was going to bring up. This movie used to come on all the time around Thanksgiving time on Cartoon Network. So I guess you could
Mhm.
consider this a Thanksgiving movie.
She's going ham on that damn thing.
Yes.
Father is making content.
Hey, cut that shit out.
So she makes a giant turkey, and this is what I don't understand for uh that movie. So after they returned her from whence she came, the good guys win, huzzah huzzah. All of the things that she used her magic on, her witch's magic, was turning back to normal. Trees that were moving back to normal trees. plants that started moving back to normal plants, etc., etc., etc. Why
except
the fuck
except
is
for
the
the
giant?
turkey.
Yeah, why is the turkey still the same?
I
And they're
don't.
like, oh, well, now we have a giant turkey attraction, even though this turkey has fucking fangs.
Oh, and I seem to gloss over.
Girls.
Yes, the Hex Girls.
Wow. The women that gave me my fetishes as a child.
And I did. Ben has mentioned this before to me. We both thought that this was a real band
Yeah, this is some bullshit. They're not real.
because the music is actually pretty good.
I've listened to their songs in my car driving down to work. I've done it. I admit to it.
I could see Ben now. Earth, wind, fire, and air.
No, 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 the other one.
Oh, Ben's a Hex Girl.
Yeah. I just rolled down the window, just put my head out, hand out the window, head out there, wait, let my long flowing hair going through the thing, just screaming, "Let's go! And I'm gonna put a spell on you."
That is great. That is great.
But that was something that no other movie actually did. They established something or someone that were constantly featured later into the series and in other movies is the Hex Girls.
Yeah, because they show up in Legend of the Vampire.
And the multiple TV series and something else. There's something else that they show up in.
I'm not sure.
It's another vampire one. It's not Legend of the Vampire. It's not like they're doing a music video or something in an old castle or something.
Hmm.
I don't know, but they're in like What's New Scooby Doo. I think that's what it's. I think that's where it's on. It's like What's New Scooby Doo. It wasn't a movie, but
Hmm.
yeah, and they're in like the Mystery Incorporated uh, TV series that aired on Cartoon Network. That honestly had some pretty funny shit on there.
Never watched it. I think it's on Netflix.
Uh, I think it is, and the biggest thing to take off from it is that the joke is Fred likes traps. Yeah, and he just keeps going like Traps Weekly. You like have a magazine, and there was shit. I can't remember what it was called. A sloppy tapioca or something. It's a sexual position where guys do stuff to someone, and he makes a reference to that. He's like, "Yeah, me and the guys from the wrestling team are gonna go there. They said they're gonna teach me how to do a sloppy tapioca." And it's like, "What the fuck is that?" And you look at it, I'm like, "Oh, oh." I wonder if they knew this when they wrote it, and like, yeah, they knew
Probably so.
because that was around the time Cartoon Network still had No Chill, which I miss. Hashtag bring back No Chill Cartoon Network. Just saying.
And then from The Witch's Ghost, we go on to the Alien Invaders.
Eh,
And this is kind of where it starts to taper off a little bit.
yeah,
It's like,
it's. I don't know. I didn't. I don't remember. I watched this movie. This is one of the I watched. Witch's Ghost, Alien Invaders, and Cyber Chase. Out of the movies that you gave me already, or let me borrow. Just say that. And I remember bits and pieces. Like I remember the girl and the dog are actually the aliens, like actual aliens. I remember who the villain is, like the fake aliens. I remember who they were. But I swear I forgot that the rest of the fucking crew were in this movie. And I was like, I swore it was just a Shaggy and Scooby movie for
yeah,
some reason.
yeah. Shaggy and Scooby have more screen time.
Yeah, weird. It's like this is one of those Shaggy spin-off movies, like uh the what was it, the Reluctant Werewolf, where he's in the race,
Yeah.
and then the high school one or whatever, Ghoul School, and all the other fucking ones him and Scooby have.
Well, the Scooby Doo meets the Boo Brothers, Ghoul School, and Reluctant Werewolf just have Scooby, Shaggy, and Scrappy in them. It doesn't have the rest of the gang.
I remember Scrappy being in Reluctant Werewolf, but again, I haven't seen that movie in 15 years, give or take. Maybe longer, probably longer. I'm I'm 26, so and I think the last time I watched that movie was like when I was 10 or less.
But yeah, Alien Invaders. They end up. I don't remember where they end up. I think New Mexico.
Yeah, New Mexico.
There's alien sightings going on.
Mm-hmm.
Scooby and Shaggy get abducted. Or, you couldn't see me, I was doing the air quotes around abducted there.
I mean, technically they were abducted.
Yeah,
It's not in
technically.
that way.
Technically.
I think they were kidnapped.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, they did not get probed, which I was very disappointed about. That would have been funny.
And they wake up in the desert. And they meet, I forget what their names are.
Crystal and Amber.
Yes. Yes, Crystal and Amber. Amber is Golden Retriever, and Scooby is like,
Must smash.
Crystal is dressed like a hippie, and Shaggy's like,
Must smash.
yes,
And then we had a great musical number about being groovy.
yes. Where Shaggy did end up smashing because Crystal
Yeah,
has a baby,
babies.
and
Mm-hmm.
Scooby smashed because there's puppies.
Mm-hmm. That that instead of calling them puppy dogs or anything like that, they say baby dogs, which I don't know why bothered me when I heard that. I'm like, that bothers me a little bit. There's a proper term for this, and you're refusing to use it, and it bothers me.
But yeah, she's like, I'm a nature photographer,
And then she's like, I'm a government agent.
and she's like, I am a government. I'm not your government agent. I'm from my planet.
I'm a weird sperm cell looking creature.
And Amber is a dragon-looking alien. I don't know. I was
Correction.
getting. I don't know.
Correction. She's not a sperm cell looking creature. She's fucking Osmosis Jones looking creature.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of cells moving in that.
Shaggy wanted to add to that number too.
Zoinks.
Like who's going?
But yeah, it turns out that the aliens that they got abducted by were just the
Satellite.
there's yeah, because there's
There's a group of people out there that have put satellites up that were there since for like the last 40 fucking years or whatever time period this takes place on. I don't remember.
that are supposed to be monitoring sounds
Yeah,
from space.
and like sending stuff out there to see if intelligent life is out there, which is why Crystal and Amber show up because they received a message from fucking 69. That's why she's all like groovy and
So
bell bottom jeans and whatnot.
yeah, they get abducted by those people because they end up finding a gold mine, and they wanted to use aliens as a cover up, keep people away from the mines.
Or just have a gun. Gun works.
Speaking of guns, the two cops that are in the movie pull their guns out on Shaggy and Scooby.
Yeah, this is true.
I think that's probably the only time I've seen that happen to Shaggy and Scooby.
Yeah. And they're technically military police, but they're actually paid actors or paid friend actors by the main people because they, you know, my main thing of like this entire story is why the fuck would like they've had to be doing this for quite a while because it's well established in the community that aliens, so people have seen aliens flying around the skies and shit like that. It's well documented at that point. Now, whether people believe it or people just think it's like a hoax, that's a different story. But how have they not got all the fucking gold yet?
That's a good
Because
question.
gold does not just keep respawning; it's literally there.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Oh, but the best character in this entire show is a man named Les.
Them aliens are here to take over the world.
I got pictures in my house. You can come see them. They're portraits because he's a landscape artist.
Yes. And he was abducted by the people as well. And he goes crazy thinking that aliens are out to get everybody.
I mean, to be fair, if anyone's picked up and they see that and then they get just dumped out in the fucking desert, I think they'll probably be in the same boat.
Yeah, yeah. He's the typical I was abducted by aliens person that you see in movie and TV shows and nobody believes them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it turns out Crystal and Amber actually aliens and they leave. And then we go into Cyber Chase, which feels like a What's New Scooby Doo episode to me.
More or less, yeah. I can see that.
Like they're like, "Oh, we're going to visit our friend Eric. He works at a college where
Get a $100,000 grant.
he made a video game and a laser. That laser can transmit stuff into the video game. Like actually, if you have something sitting on the table, the laser will shoot it and put it directly into the computer."
But if living things get put into it, they cannot leave the game until they've beaten the game. Good thing the game was finished.
Yes.
All right, where's the last level? Haven't got to that point yet.
Could you imagine if it was a demo?
Just keep redoing it over and over again.
It's like, please.
Kill me.
But yeah, a virus ends up coming out of the laser into the real world. And the Scooby Gang's there, and they get put into the game, and they have to beat all 10 levels of the game in order to get out. And Ben pointed this out today.
Yes. So I pointed out that the game, according to Eric, was based on all the stories that the gang, the Scooby Gang, whatever you want to fucking call them, has told him about their adventures. So each level is something to do with their adventures. But in every single level, except for the last one, there was nothing to do with anything they've ever did. The first level was a moon level where they just drove and got a box of Scooby snacks to progress to the next level. The level after that was a coliseum where they had to fight skeleton, gladiators, and a lion. The one after that was the prehistoric dinosaurs, and they got to escape the fucking lava. And one after that one was the underwater and music montage of shit.
Then a samurai.
And Daphne kicked ass with the samurai.
Yep.
And then in the last one, it's like, okay, we're in the last level. Oh, here's the creeper and Ironhide and the tar monster and jaguar, jag, whatever fuck, jaguar gorilla creature thing.
And old school versions of us.
Yeah,
And Shaggy has his red shirt on.
and their eyes are not filled in.
And they kind of talk with like an echo.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
she's playing with the ball again.
I know, I can hear it.
God damn it!
He's so happy.
It's always something. Always something with the podcast. I'm gonna start recording it in my car.
I don't think you got the room in there.
I just know as soon as I start recording, that dude that stopped me in the middle of the road is just gonna show up. Hey, can you take me to my mom's?
No! Pull out a gun. Do it.
But yeah, they run into themselves there, and to get through with each level, they have to find a box of Scooby snacks.
Which, by the way, are dog treats, but Shaggy eats them because if no one has figured this out, Shaggy and Scooby are potheads.
Hey man, it was the '60s.
I'm not giving it. I'm just saying they're potheads.
But yeah, the virus. He keeps mentioning baseball puns through each level,
Let's play ball.
and at the beginning, when they show up at the college, Eric's partner shows Fred a baseball game that he made. Ooh.
Yeah, let's dive into that real fucking quick. We have Bill and Eric, as well as the professor over all of
Mm-hmm.
them. Both of them are making these projects to see who could win the grant, fucking hell, uh, for the college as well as himself.
I think
Eric,
I think they weren't making the games. The laser was the project.
was it? I thought it was they were making the games. Yeah, it was. 'Cause, it was. He talked about it, saying the professor was going to choose Eric's game over his, even though he's been there longer.
Oh, well, could have
Now
been.
maybe I, but let's just backtrack again. So his whole reason for doing all this is because the professor chose his Eric's game over his. Eric's game is a level-based adventure s kind of thriller. His is playing fucking baseball. What did you expect? What do you expect? Oh, the judges they don't like baseball. Gee, if they would have had some kind of adventure game, they probably would have liked that shit. Good job, Bill. Dumbass.
Fucking Bill. Excuse me one second. Miss Noodle! Please.
I will take you to the china shop tomorrow if you do not stop.
That is enough. You can play in just a moment. Yes, Father. Okay.
I want her to hit it now. You turn away. Fuck you, father. I will do what I want.
You
I own this house.
you'll hear my headset as it falls to the ground as I chase her out of the room.
My cat is now on the arm of my sofa, being a good kitten, sitting up proudly with her head held high as I scratch her ears.
But yeah, that does it for the Scooby Doo movies. We're only going to go into these four because these are the main ones that used to come on Cartoon Network all the time.
Yeah.
When we were growing up.
This has, not to mention, Scooby Doo has 4 live-action movies as well as a Amazon Daphne and Velma series, which is a shit show apparently. Because why?
That's just a movie. I don't think it's a
Was
series.
it a movie? I thought I heard it was a series.
No, and then there's that that
So,
that softcore porno that was put out.
so if anyone's wondering about this, there is a off-brand Scooby-Doo movie that was made, and it was directed, and there was another guy a part of it, and the director did porn. He directed pornographic novel videos, adult videos. The other guy, I don't know what he fucking did. He just had pornography underneath his fucking uh, job thing. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's wild. Scooby Doo is been going on 50 some years now. It's never gonna go away, and I'm thankful because I grew up with Scooby Doo, and it's nice that the kids nowadays are getting to grow up with Scooby Doo as well.
Shitty version of Scooby Doo, but Scooby Doo.
Yes, but now
I actually didn't like Scooby Doo when I was a kid. I
now
got. Hang on. I, as a child, A wee little bin. I hated things that would flood TV. If something came on a lot, I would refuse to watch it. And when I was a kid, I remember Scooby Doo coming on all the fucking time. So I refused to watch it until like What's New Scooby Doo came out. For some reason, I don't know why I decided then to watch it. I guess I got bored one day. I'm like, oh, this is actually pretty good. Oh, so this is what I've been missing.
Yes, yes. But that's gonna do it for us tonight, folks.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Thank you for
Mm-hmm.
listening. If you made it this far, hit that bell so you're notified when new videos come out. New videos come out every Sunday, 12 p.m.
Unless shit happens.
Yes. Uh, hit that subscribe button so you never miss an upload.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And join the Discord. The link will be down in the description below.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And if you think some people that you know will like this podcast, let them know. Help our numbers grow. Because if we get more people, we'll start eventually posting on other platforms such as Spotify, Apple Podcasts, stuff like that. This is a trial run. We want to see how people respond to it.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, I'll still post on YouTube as well. Be on the lookout. Maybe this week coming up before the next podcast. For a video, a gameplay video.
Oh.
Oh.
What video could it be, I wonder?
I guess they'll have to find out.
Indeed.
And if you want to check out any of the other podcasts that we've done, I'll leave a link for the playlist in the description below. Now, I did make this plan with Ben earlier that the next episode is going to be about the Goofy movie. But since the next episode is going to be our 13th episode, well, you'll see what the next episode is. Sunday, 12 p.m.
Or will you?
But yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode, guys. I'm Dave.
I'm Ben.
This has been the Worthless Ones podcast.
And Marvel rules the world.
What?
I said Marvel rules the world.
Bodapentit?
What?
Alright, guys. Take it easy.
Deuces.